this is pretty exciting, you know, like we just got announced to host the 35th Mobility Cup. And so this is big. We are going to have the competition probably that will be the next best thing after FIFA, because nobody can do anything until the end of the summer anyway. So it's going to be the Mobility Cup, everybody. So we really are encouraging you to come out and not only support it at the time, but perhaps even before. I'll just say a couple words about why it's so important to me. I'm the chairwoman of Disability Foundation now, but I got injured 20 years ago from a skiing accident up in Nelson. And the very first thing, I couldn't move anything. Not my arms, obviously my legs don't move, but I couldn't even breathe on my own. So when I landed in that situation from a woman that did a lot of extreme sports growing up in Nelson, having 2 daughters, having horses on the farm, to basically lying flat on a bed without the ability to move anything except my head, I was quite devastated, as you can imagine. It wasn't until that rehab gal came up to my room, maybe the 3rd month in, and she said, "Do you want to come with us on an outing?" And I said, no, I was kind of depressed. She said, "Come on, just come anyway." And we went down to Jericho, and I saw people sailing that had the same type of issues I had. And I was like, oh my God, it brought tears to my eyes, as it might just do right now. So that's the kind of thing that happens at the Disability Foundation, whether it's at the Sailing Society, whether it's through Connectra, Tetra, where we build all sorts of equipment for people all over North America, to Diga, where we help people garden, to, what am I forgetting? BC Moss, to being able to go hiking up Squamish. Like, you can do that. So this is who we are, this is what we do, and we're so glad that you're here to support us, and we hope to continue that with you as we go forward, and hope to see you at the Mobility Cup. We'll be on the racing team now
Thanks everybody for taking the time to celebrate with us today. So, hearing Sam say those words never gets old about leaving the wheelchair behind. But kind of an extension of that story is all those years ago, when people saw the wheelchair left behind, they called the Coast Guard because they thought somebody had fallen in and drowned. So we're very happy to say that over 35 years, we've been able to change how people see disability and how people see who can sail, change that perspective. And now they say it at Jericho, at the Sailing Center, where we host our activities. The season doesn't officially start until we start sailing. That's how big a part of the sailing season and being a part of Jericho, our program, is. I would be remiss, some of you that know me are like, oh, what does Eric know about sailing? He's not really, I'm the definition of a recreational sailor. I will say I did get in a sailboat this year, and there's video evidence of me doing that. But I'm somebody that likes to, we can all see I constantly need to work on my tan, and so I'm the guy that, hey, just take me out there and show me a good time and make sure I get back safe. But we do have a number of our sailors in our club and present here in this room that love to compete. And that's what Mobility Cup was about. Is once Sam showed the world 35 years ago that people with disabilities could sail, then it became, well, everybody else has a regatta, why not us? Let's compete and see who can win. And that desire to compete and do your best and make friends while you're doing it has continued on for 35 years. So it's been great to see our club grow, and super proud to do over 850 sails this season, of which Mobility Cup was a part of in Montreal. And to talk more about his own experience in Mobility Cup, I'd like to ask Gerry Burns to come up. Gerry has been a part of 12 Mobility Cups and is our current fleet captain. And if there's anybody that, anything you want to know about sailing, or anybody that can tell you about our program, he's the man. So Gerry, come on up. And I should mention you have the best mustache in the room. So.
Afraid to turn around now. November carrying on here. But it's so great to be a part of the Disability Foundation celebration here today. And with the 35th anniversary of ASA sailing, it's incredible. The first year I got into sailing was actually 2010, which was last time that Vancouver hosted Mobility Cup. And so I'd only had about 3 sails under my belt at that time. And what blew my mind about sailing was that, like Mary Jo had said, it's really a sport for anyone of all different levels of ability. And it brings the thrill of sports back like I couldn't believe. I was an extreme sports guy too, and I didn't think sailing would be maybe all that, but man, what's out there, and it's free, and you can progress to get out there solo, and just be out there on your own, and the peace that comes with it. But even take a friend, it's mind-blowing. And then the thrill of competition. When I found out that they have racing that's a part of it, and you could be out there and dicing with other sailors and good friends, it changed my life. And I just got back from Montreal on this year's Mobility Cup, and it's an international event that brings sailors from Hawaii, New York, Chicago, all around North America, and in a different beautiful venue across Canada every year. And to have it here in Vancouver, especially on our 35th anniversary, is going to be amazing. The mountains in the background, the scenery we have here, an awesome club, and to have that thrill out there with 20 boats lining up for each fleet. It's going to be so great, and pumped to be a part of this, and so stoked it's back in Vancouver. Right on. Thanks so much.